Okay, we're back. So my next match is against just Nathan. Let's see what I do. The whole matchmaking thing worked out pretty well, I think. I had no idea how this would work, but we all managed to find each other in the rooms pretty quickly. Like all the pools, it worked out fine. It was amazing, actually. Alright, so Yeehaw Baby 5, once again. Not the Yeehaw Baby 5 deck. I should have actually used the real Yeehaw Baby 5 deck. That probably would have worked out better for me. Okay, so for some reason, I think I hold on to this hand. Oh my god. That's a terrible move. I probably should have re-rolled because I've got 2 end game cards here. But I probably really wanted my Dynamo Roller. And of course, I go for the Dynamo Roller. Oh, and I back up a little because I don't want him to go through the cracks. I'm scarred from playing against Shelly and Donnie. Well, just Shelly, because they'll go through any crack. I'll probably make a video about them soon. Look at them. Look at this. I'm like blocking right on the edges there so he can't get through. But if he has a long card, he'll be able to get right through. Like, that's what you want to do in this situation. You want to go into the area. And I should have pushed into his zone more. But nope, I went all the way up. So I should be putting Splat Charger into his zone. That would be the schmoove. But it looks like I'm going to back up and put it here for some reason. Sure, okay. That is not the move. Because that was a spot that I could have put my Takaroka. And now, I'm struggling to look for a space for my Takaroka. And because I'm so desperate, I'm going to put it here for some reason? No, I should have put it way lower. Set up a special for my, or flipped it around, set up a special with my starting special block. What the hell am I doing? I think I was just really nervous at this point, because look at me, I'm frantic. I'm moving my cards all the way around. I'm going nuts. And I haven't built a single special, and we're already at 7 turns left. This is not looking good for me. But I do have space for a big chunky card, so let's play that, sure. And I've got my Octo Stamp there, so it looks like I'm about to set up a 3-point Octo Stamp. Nathan's doing well. He's pointing his mud mouth directly into my zone. I've got a big patch of blue that he can go right into. He's Tetrising in his pieces in the back there. Building up a ton of special. He's at 4 special, and we are tied at 67, so he's doing a lot better than I am at this point. Like, if you ever want to figure out who's doing better at a certain point, who's got more points, who's got more special, who has more space. Those are the 3 things you want to look at. And that'll tell you how you're doing, generally. Like, doesn't matter what cards you've got left in your hand, it just matters where you are at the end. And this is not the path to a good end for me so far. So it looks like I'm trying to build myself a little wall, but it doesn't really matter because that Mudmouth special is right down the center there. He'll be able to get right into my zone. But I am trying to block myself off in the middle. He does have a little bit of yellow right in the center of his zone, so that I could take, potentially. Doesn't look like I'm going to do it though, because I don't have the cards for it. Grab myself 3 special points. Cool. I'm going to have 7 points for some reason. So that'll bring me up to the same amount Nathan has. I've got to play more against real people. I'm just so focused on trying to get all the sleeves right now that I don't even really have time. And I'm playing big runs still. I have lost 2 ranks. Oh, and there we go. Blobber right in the center. Attached onto the Mudmouth, just like I told you. He's gone right down the center, and now he has perfect access to the middle there. And now I'm panicking. For some reason, I place a little Judd down in the corner for 8 special. I mean, that's okay, but I'm so far behind at this point. I think it'd be better if I would just go for, just start covering turf. Like, I'm so far behind. Now, E-Leader 4, that's a good move, but this space, not a good space. Actually, hold on. Going up at the top there, that would give me access to that big splotchy yellow in the top right-hand corner, which actually would have been the better move in the long run, but because I'm so desperate for points, I'm placing it down at the bottom trying to cover up his turf, but now I no longer have access to that top splotchy yellow. Look at that! Look at all that yellow, that could have been mine. And look at this, I am at 90 points, but he still has 3 points, special points that he can use, and he's totally gonna use a 3-12, 12-3, whatever we're calling it. And while I'm trying to struggle with my Ultra Stamp here, I'm placing it over 5 empty patches of yellow, or of black instead of yellow, so I'm losing out on those 4 points. Meanwhile, he gets to take full advantage of that triple ink strike, and I think he won this one. Yeah, by a couple points, because I didn't move I wasted 5 points covering with the stupid, oh man, the Ultra Stamp. I goofed it real hard there. Oh, wait, hold on, whoa. There's a problem. Okay. If you take a look at the bracket here, if you go into here, this game didn't get recorded. Yeah, unfriend Grub, Nick, Nathan. There's no Edie here. And then there's a huge chunk of time in between. What happened? Uh-oh. I guess I should, should I bug the... I guess not, because, like, this was just for funsies, so I don't want to bother... I don't like bothering people when it's unnecessary, so I guess it's fine, because this shouldn't affect the standings, because this was a game just for fun, and also it's based on wins, and I still got my 5 wins, so I guess it's okay. I won't bother anybody. Okay. But I'll bring it up if anyone asks. Oops, I turned off the wrong one. Oh no! And now where am I? Oh dear. Is this the wrong one? How far did I get? Oh dear. What have I done? There's Edie. Okay. Oh, spoilers. And this is the wrong game. This is the right game, actually. Edie did beat me. So I should be at 5 wins, 3 losses. I managed to get 8 games in an hour. So, that's weird. Why didn't it get recorded? I wonder if anyone else managed to get 8 games and then their 8th game got taken out. Because, like, some people only got to do 5 games because their internet sucks. That's interesting. Anyway, EDIEGARD. I think I lose this game as well. Yep. River Drift. I don't know why I think River Drift is the map for me. It's clearly not. And yes, redraw, good. Okay, this is the perfect starting hand. Let's see where it all went wrong. So, right down into the center, good move. Let's see if she gets even deeper into the center. Oh, yeah, holographic fry. I know what happened. I got so freaked out by their holographic deck that I just started to panic. So Hydro Splatling, facing the wrong way, but it all works out for me. Big ol' Marie. So they have access to my zone more so than I have access to their zone because I've already started Tetrising. There's no way I can get forward anymore because I have no special built up at the moment, and there's no way for me to do that at this moment. Oh, I know what happens. I make a big mistake in the... Okay, on my next turn, I believe. I place my Takaroka 1 space to the left by accident. Oh dear. Yep. Oh man, this killed me. This was the move that killed me. Well, not being able to push forward killed me more. But like, right here, if I had pushed it over to the right, I was trying to build up special. I was setting up 2 special points. But now that I've done this, I can't do that anymore. And look at me, I'm flipping out here. I'm trying to, you can tell by how frantic my moves are. So this was the move that I was originally going to make anyway, so I just decided to play it here, I guess. And had I placed my Takaroka in the correct spot, it'd be set up for an Octo Stamp to go right in the middle there. Grab myself 3 special points, set up a second special point with the bottom of the roller, and look at this, I'm struggling with the Nautilus 47 again. This goddamn card, and now I've placed it in the center. That is such a... Oh, holographic marigold. This is such a weird move. The Nautilus killed me. The Takaroka blunder killed me. Not being able to push forward killed me. I'm trying to build a little wall here with my little buddy. Not gonna work. This is not gonna help me. But like, look at this. We've got a massive couch too big for the apartment situation here. There's no way I'll be able to play my future cards because a lot of the cards in this deck are straight lines. And we've got a jiggity little diagonal mess over here, all jaggedy around the edges. I've got all these empty blocks. I have no potential for building up any kind of special here. Look at me, I'm panicking. You can see it in how my moves are just all over the place. EDIEGARD's in a very good spot. She's got 5 points. She's got all that space up at the top to play with, but a lot of her cards that I've seen so far are very large, so I'm worried that her deck might be too big. Let's see what happens. Looking forward to interesting moves from EDIEGARD. We'll take a look at the ranks at the very end of this. Okay, pass on the Octopod. So that's the interesting move. When she initially played that, I thought that maybe she ran out of time, but there was still time on the timer left. So then I was like, did they make a mistake? But then looking at it now, I see why they passed on the Octopod. There was no way for them to get a special using the Octopod the way that this is laid out right now. Because, wow. Yeah, what they could have done was sacrifice a special up at the top right there. They could have placed the Octopod underneath that special point, gotten 2 special there. So one special for 2 special. But they instead opted to pass, which I mean, I guess it doesn't matter, because I remember their next move. Their next move, they go for a big 6-pointer because the rest of their cards, like I said, are pretty big. So then what do? I didn't realize it at the time that they would play a special. Yep, there we go. They play a Shiver right down the center. And that's the final nail in the coffin. There's no way I can recover from this. I don't have any special. I don't have any cards that will fit. I can't get into their zone. They don't have a big chunk of blue that I can take over easily. That's it for me. Even though they are out of special, they still have tons of space to play with. They can still come, yeah, there we go, heavy splatling. They can still Tetris in as many cards as they want. They have a massive 22-point lead. There's no way I can recover from this. It's all over for me. EDIEGARD, nice. So look at me trying to grab 2 points of special for some reason. Trying to build a wall on my second last turn. There's no way. I'm so desperate at this point. What a mess. And that was my 3rd loss of the tournament. Got what? Grub, Nathan, and Edie. My 3 losses. Oof. Oof, got me good. I could have turned it around, but I was too panicked by the Takaroka blunder. That's what really killed me. Alright. Next game! Nyan Binary! This was their room. They were the hosts. I wish I had better internet. I would host one constantly, a room. But I don't make enough money to pay for the good internet. Once again, I picked the dumb deck. Alright, X marks the garden. I don't play enough on this map. I really like this map. I should redraw. Redraw. Yes, okay. Oh, that's a really small hand. Okay, you want to get at least 30 points in your hand before you start. Man, that's crazy. Alright, so I'm going for the right side, and I see they're going for the right side, so I'm going to turn that around and go for the left. And they're trying to block off their entire top center. That's a good move. But now, I can play on either side, they can play on either side, who knows what's going to happen. And I'm weirdly placing a Little Judd very low. I guess I don't want them to come down into the corners there, because again, I'm scarred from playing against Shelly and Donnie. E-Leader Scope, I'm going to cover up a side before I go down into the bottom. My bottom zone is safe. They have a lot of small cards, but that does give them potential for building up a lot of special. I'm going to try to block off. Come on, left side, or right side? What are you doing? What am I doing? Right side, right side. Right side, yes, there we go. Block off your opponent whenever you can. You want to block off your opponent before you start Tetrising, if possible. They're probably going to go right over top of you, but that's fine as long as you can get 1 point in their space. Yeah, perfect. Down a Stamper, and now I've got a big card that I cannot play because I always forget that you can't play Dynamo Roller on this little tiny baby map. So I'm gonna go for 2 special here, give them a free special, whatever, it's fine. I should be building a wall across the bottom because they have a special point that's facing down. They could go right in there. But I don't think I do. What am I doing? Grab myself a special. There you go. There's the wall. It's not enough. I need something in the center there. As well as to the left side. Big clump of yellow. They could take that whenever. They've already got 2 points of special. I am at 3 though, so that's okay. I'm not sure what I'm trying to set up here. I just might be saving space. After my last blunder, I'm paranoid. Alright, small fry. Grab myself special? What am I doing? Being silly, that's what. Am I trying to build a wall here? Like, Nyan's got a good wall right across there. I don't have any special points towards the center, so I guess I'm going for that. Ah, right down the middle. Yep. Good move. They have access to my entire bottom zone. I guess I will start filling in with the heavy splatling. Grab myself 1 special, set up 3. I still have my little buddy. I should have checked my cards more. There was no way I remembered what I had. There was no way. I'm not that good. Oh, the stupid Nautilus. Get that Nautilus out of my face. And for some reason, I'm checking, making sure that I can get an Ultra Stamp in there. If I did go for my Ultra Stamp, I could get 2 special. But I almost never do early Ultra Stamp. What am I doing? I actually should have. Early Ultra Stamp. Early Ultra Stamp. No! No, not the Nautilus! No! I hate the goddamn Nautilus. It's okay though, we're still ahead in points. And now, yeah, I was just checking to see if it would fit. Going for the 97 instead. And they pass on a Tri-Stringer. Wow! Yeah, you want to see if they put their cards up at the top a little higher, they'd have space for that. You don't want to block yourself. Okay, that's pretty good. They tried real hard. Alright, how many more games do I have? I've got 2 more, and then that's the end of the tournament. Alright, who's this? We've got Calliope. Is that how you say it? Another X marks the garden. Oh, this is when we figured out that how the pools, the not streaming card collector. I'm streaming not card collector. Well, I'm not streaming, I'm recording. That's a terrible hand. Why did I keep that? Oh, because the Hydra Splatling. Okay. Dynamo Roller directly across. That's always a solid move. There's no way your opponent can counter that this early on. So I'm going for the edges. Go for the left side. I have access to the right. Unless they somehow block me again. What was I saying? I don't remember now. So distracted. Love Tableturf. I don't know how to commentate on Tableturf though. I should watch some videos and learn how to do that. Ooh, they're also going to block me off on the left side. Cool. So I'm getting desperate. Let's put an E-leader on the edge, and they're probably going to get through because it's so close to the edge, and they do have access to the right side. The best move would be trying to get into the right side as well. Unless you have something really big that can block off the center. But on X marks the garden, you want to go for the arms right away. Callie! Oh, they went for the center. Okay, so now I've got access to 2 entire zones. Sections, 2 arms, and I can put whatever I want in there now. So I'm going for the left side because they still had access to it. And we want to cut out, oh, the goddamn Nautilus 47, get that out of my face. If I had the little Judd, I'd be playing it right into the top left, but because I don't, I'm going to go for the special on the edge of the right side. I should be building a wall because I should be watching out for the Callie special in the middle there. That has access to the bottom and the right side. Building up my Takaroka specials. I've got an Octo Stamp that could get me 2. Or the Fizzy Bomb, which could get me 2. Or place that, get me 2. Tri-Slosher. Double Tri-Slosher! Alright, so we're tied for points, but I have... Or tied for special, but I've got more points. I've got more space. This looks like it's going my way, even though I have to play this stupid Nautilus. Worked out this time, though. Still want to watch out for my special. They have a big chunk of blue, but I don't have access, so that's a safe move to keep building, Tetrising in. Even though they could just get into my zone. 82 points, that's a good lead. I'm like barely thinking about my moves. It's just so automatic. But that's the way you make huge, big mistakes. Trying to build my wall here. Oh, and they're passing. They're all out of small cards. But they have lots of special built up. They're probably going to use it on the next turn. What am I doing? Am I going to do Little Judd in the top left? Little Judd in the top left? Yes. Little Judd in the top left, 2 special for me. Now I've got 7 special to play with. What am I going to do with that? Probably Dynamo Roller right down the center. And they're probably going to move to the right or left. Actually, all of my arms are open. I don't know why I call them arms. I think of this map as like an octopus, even though there's only 4 legs. Alright, another giant shiver right down in the center. They've caught up on points, but with 2 turns left and not enough points, they're probably going to sacrifice 1 point, grab themselves a special, and then play a 12-3, 3-12. What am I doing with the Dynamo Roller? Calm down. I want to grab myself a special so I can still play my Ultra Stamp. Struggling to find a space to play it. So now I have 5 points to play with. Am I going to go for the Dynamo Roller right down the center? I can't. There's not enough space. Ooh, but because they pass, I have this now because I've got more points than them. There we go. Good job, Calliope. Calliope? Calliope? Oh, I blocked them off so early. I was able to grab 3 arms. Oof. Crazy though. I didn't manage to grab that center space because I didn't have a special in the right location. Gotta be thinking about special placement, you know? Man, I did a terrible job of editing this video. So much dead time. I'll try harder next time. I was kind of rushing it. They're gonna go for their special. Oh, they could have. They should have went to the right side, I think. Left side didn't have that many yellow points. Anyway, another win for me. Good job, everybody, so far. I didn't really play any like big goons, like who didn't know what they were doing. Everybody seemed to know what they were doing. They all had. No one had a starter deck, I think. And then this is my last match of the tournament. Sendary. And I think we go for... Yeah, this is when the map pool switched over. And I am never prepared for Square Squared. It is way too big for a deck of my size. But my deck is a very general deck. Ooh, big cards. Hang on to that one. My deck is very... Wait, what did I say before? Nah. I can't do math. Don't listen to me about math. I don't know any math. But yeah, Square Squared. Blech. But you can play Fake Yeehaw Baby 5 deck on the really small map. What is it? I can't remember the name now. I've lost it. My god. Whatever. Ooh, double E leader. Okay, so I'm trying to block off a corner. That's how you want to play this. When there's no corners, you make a corner. You want to do it, section it off by chunks. Like, take the bottom right, take the top right. Like, don't go for the center and then spread outwards. You want to have at least one zone because your opponent will surround you if they can. If they know what they're doing, they'll get you. So I'm going for the top left now. I'm trying to go around them. Like, if they go for the center, you go around them. If they go for the edges, you go for the other edges that are near them, but not, you know, okay, it's hard to explain. You'll see it when I play against Spike eventually. So I'm already getting scared and Tetrising for some reason. I should be pushing forwards into the top left there. See? And now they're going to the top left. I let them have all that space. That was my mistake. Now, I am trying to build up special in that bottom there. It does give me access to all that blue in the center there. So I'm just sort of watching out for that. And I basically get a free fence with those neutral squares. So I'm not too worried about my zone. Splat bomb. 2 special each. Tied for points. Special points, that is. Dynamo roller. Up at the top. Up the top. Yes. They're probably also going to play something up at the top, if not in the bottom. I doubt they'll go for the bottom. Let's see. But if you went to the bottom, you could potentially block off me from getting any of those 2 points there. And if you have the option, block your opponent from getting special points. I'm grabbing 2 special here, pointing the special block towards the middle there. That's the perfect spot to put an ultra stamp right down that, right down towards there. And now they are reaching across with a stinger. Oh my god, the Nautilus. Not the Nautilus. I don't even know where it goes. There it goes. Grab myself another point of special. We are at 6. And Sendary will be at... Probably gonna grab special? That little center one, I'm thinking? If not... Ooh. Oof. I need to make myself a recording booth. It's too echoey. I'm recording in my living room, you know, so... Hardwood floors. I have no curtains. Sounds bouncing around the room. Can you hear it? Oh my god, I thought the video paused for a second. Such a bad editor. Don't pay me to edit things. I would never do it. Well, actually, if I was getting paid, I would do it. Oh, I thought they were going to time out. Oh yeah, so they're going for that special like I said. Tied up at 6 points of special each. I've got 95 points on the board. This map is bananas. So I'm gonna use my special. No, I'm not. Okay. Just looking. Just looking. Grab myself 2 points of special, perhaps? Okay. I guess I'm just trying to block off that blue point there, their blue special point. We're looking very good, but they have a lot of special built up. If they can get into the bottom right corner, it's all over for me. But because of that little gate there, that fence of neutral squares, it's going to be very difficult to get down there. And I'm kind of having trouble. I should have went the other way. I should have flipped it, I should have rotated it once more counterclockwise and then put it down towards where my blocks are, I think. I don't know. I can't do math. Don't look at me. Either way, last turn, I think I'm good. They let their special sit too long. You always want to keep an eye out on how much special you can spend. You don't want to waste any. If you have it, use it. Otherwise, what's the point? And it's gonna time out. I think they time out. And if you time out, it sacrifices your biggest card, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it just passes on your card. It doesn't end the game. Oh, they had a shiver in their hand the whole time. And that's that for that. Yowza! 114. Good job, everybody. I think everybody did very well. I can't wait for the next tournament. I'm very excited. Except there's a lot of Europeans in the Discord, so like, I'm on the West Coast, so everything they do, 8 hours ahead of what I'm doing. I'm at work while they're already like eating dinner. While they're going to bed at midnight, I'm still at work. It's crazy. Anyway, let's take a look at the whole thing here. So with 5 wins, I was a runner-up. That was basically it. How do I get back? Overview? Brackets? Yes, there it is. I was in bracket 2. So Grub won because they got 6 wins, and then us 3 were the runners-up with 5 wins each. Losses don't count. Okay. And I guess that 8th game, that's so weird that it got basically deleted. But I guess it wouldn't have counted anyway. I don't know. Well, that's that for that. I'll see you guys next time. Hey, Pinan got 8 games in. What the heck, man? Where's my 8th game? Okay, whatever. I'm not gonna focus on that anymore. This whole thing was just for fun anyway. When it's the real one, I will be watching out for every single mistake that happens in BATTLEFY or whatever. Make sure everyone gets the points they deserve. But yeah, I'll see you guys maybe hopefully for the next tournament. I'd like to play a lot more people. There were 30 people in this tournament, and I think we're gonna do brackets differently next time. So yeah, we'll see. Hopefully I get to play some new different people. See you guys around. Bye.